Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing okay. In today's video, I'm going to do a North London Derby preview show. I did actually plan to do this video with someone, but unfortunately, it did get cancelled. Circumstances happened, but I thought I could jump on here today to talk a bit about the game and chat with you guys. I know a few of you are already in here, so I thought I would just say hi to you guys. Hello Harry, hello Elizabeth. I'm doing okay, thank you. I hope you're okay, Harry, and thank you so much for coming in today and saying hey. Hi Phil, hope you're okay. Lovely to see you in the chat. Hey there, hope you're okay. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. I'll come on to this very soon because I'm going to talk a bit about the game. I thought I'll just answer this before. Talk on Tottenham. Do you think Spurs are doing better without Kane? I actually do, unfortunately. I think they are, which isn't obviously not nice to see, but I think they are doing much better now without Kane, and I suppose they've gone their separate ways, Spurs and Kane, and Spurs have moved on from that situation now, so I feel like they are doing better without him. Yeah, I hope so, Phil. It is obviously hard how good Spurs are doing, but we know that under Conte as well, when he was at Spurs, they did have this really good honeymoon period. They were excellent and they won a lot, and then eventually it just sort of went out and it fizzled out a bit. So I'm thinking that's what will happen. Obviously, I do respect the Spurs manager because he does seem actually quite like a decent person and someone that's quite likable. And Spurs haven't really had a lot of likable managers over the years. I think Mourinho. I think Conte's okay, but I just feel like this manager they have now is very likable out of all of the managers they've had over the years. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna say hi to everyone before I answer some of your questions. Hi Sam, I hope you're okay. I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Hey Ange, I hope you're okay. Hope you're having a lovely day. And hey John, thank you so much for checking out this video. So I thought I would start on this because I think this is a good starting point. You know what? I'm actually feeling quite optimistic. I don't think it'll be like last season when we thrashed him. But I'm expecting a professional, uncomfortable win. I do think there will be goals in it from their point of view as well because I do think they'll probably attack a lot more. They won't sit back or go for it, and that's what I expect. And I think we'll be able to be up for it because I think defensively, I feel like we're solid. Saliba and Gabriel have that great partnership together, and I think defensively we are great. The one question I have for you guys is, who do you think will be in goal? Because I don't know. It is a tough one to call because I think tomorrow is a massive game for us. I feel like we can't lose it. Because A, it's Tottenham, and B, we need to go for the league and not, drop points. But we have done really good in the league so far, but I don't know who I'd play because there's a part of me that really would like to play Ramsdale because I feel like he knows what a North London derby is and he knows how much it means to him and the Arsenal fans, and he's played them before and done really well and been really successful. Um, so I honestly don't know right now. I feel like Ramsdale has, done a lot for us. I did want to see him in the Champions League game the other night because I feel like he's a big part to why we were there and how we've come so far, and he's a big part in our journey. And Raya's obviously came in, done excellent, and he has made us proud. Raya has deserved those starts. I think he's got some amazing qualities. I think his distribution is excellent. His ability to find those passes in midfield is so amazing. But I just feel like I like to see Ramsdale in this game. I think for me, like I'll be happy with whoever plays because for me it's all about winning, getting that win against Spurs. But it is going to be tough because I think if Ramsdale gets dropped in the game, I don't know how he would get back in the team because Arteta's chosen Raya quite a lot now, so it's going to be tough. Phil asks, I'm gutted for Rami as I've loved him more than any goalie since Steven. How do you feel? Yeah, I agree with that really. I feel like over the last decade of goalkeepers we've had, I think Leno has been a really good goalkeeper. I've personally liked him and respect him as a person and as a player, but I think Ramsdale for me, he's just been my favourite for a long time, and I do feel for him it must be a difficult situation. He's sort of in Leno's situation now, because with Leno, he had to go through what Ramsdale's going through now, and it always is tough. Um, so yeah, I honestly don't know who I'd pick. I think I just feel bad for Ramsdale, if I'm being honest. I feel like he hasn't deserved to be dropped, but I also get that Raya does deserve to come in and get that chance because he's not here to be sat on the bench. And I do wonder, does Arteta prefer Raya right now because he is getting the starts? And I think the Champions League game did surprise me to see him play there. Um, but I personally don't think it's about rotation right now. I reckon Arteta might prefer to play Raya right now because Ramsdale has made a few errors, but he also has done a lot of great saves for us. So um, yeah, I think this point's very important. You can't really argue like if Arteta dropped him, it kind of wouldn't be fair on Raya. So he's been excellent for us. It's a really difficult situation to be in right now. Um, I missed the Champions League game as I went to see Marty Pello play, having somehow forgotten we were playing Team Nine. Well, I hope you had a great time. It was a very good Champions League game. Um, yeah, this is the question. Let me know what you think, guys. I just don't see why Rami will stay unless he gets picked, as I don't believe Arteta looks of playing both. Yeah, it is a tough one. I think Arteta's got to pick who he prefers, which is obviously not a nice situation to be in. Um, I do feel it's hard to take. I mean, if it's been rotated, like I'm happy with that. But I know one goalkeeper will come on. Like the Arteta's going to have to choose one that he prefers, and it is tough. I just want to talk to you guys about something because I did see Jamie Carragher say that we wouldn't win a league title with Ramsdale, and if I'm being honest, I actually don't agree with that. I feel like Ramsdale has done so much for us. He's a big part of why we've been successful. He's saved us so much at times, and I just think he does deserve to start, and he does deserve a lot more credit. I think Ramsdale is very underrated, actually. Um, so I just feel like it's tough on him right now, Ramsdale. But yeah, I still want him to play. I probably would play him on Sunday, but I also feel like Raya deserves to play. He doesn't deserve to be dropped. I think for Northland Derby for me, because I know Ramsdale knows what it means and he's played in the games before, I would play him. But I'm worried that he might be low in confidence and it could affect his performance. But I believe in Ramsdale. I think Raya is a great goalkeeper. They're just two excellent goalkeepers, and we're in a good position, but also a difficult one because it's hard for both. Goalkeepers, because Raya's not came on here to be on the bench. He's came here to fight for his place. So yeah, hi Victor, thank you so much for joining. I love Martinelli, but at the moment I feel like Trossard gives us a bit more with his goals and assists. What do you think? Yeah, I think obviously Martinelli is probably injured, so I don't expect him to play tomorrow. And I agree with you. I think Trossard has been magnificent. I don't think you could drop him. I think he definitely deserves to play. He's very consistent. I feel like one of our best players, and I think Martinelli has that injury that probably will be out for maybe a few weeks. But yeah, Martinelli was so unfortunate not to get that goal the other day. It was offside against Everton. I felt really devastated for him. But yeah, I think at the moment in time, I think Trossard's got to be in the starting lineup. We saw in the Champions League game, he took the opportunity and he did amazing. So I definitely feel like he deserves them. No, I don't know them, but I'm really glad you had a great time. That's amazing to hear. Rami made some truly class saves last season to get us into Champions League, so good for him. Yeah, it is a difficult situation. I think if I'm Ramsdale, it would be a bit devastating. Like he's helped us really get to where we are, and he didn't get that chance. It would be hard to take. If I was him, I'd be upset, but it is part of football. It's part of the journey and how it is when you're in the starting 11. There's no guarantee season after season you'll still be in the starting 11. We saw that with Tierney. Zinchenko's came in, took his place, and rightly so. We had Zinchenko's the better fit for us right now, and we know Tierney's done so much for us. But I feel like it happens in football. People get replaced, and it's just how it goes. So it's a tough one, but I think for me, it'll be so interesting to see what happens there. I did want to kind of talk about the lineup because I I honestly don't know what I'd go for. But I do want to discuss my lineup, and I probably would make a few changes or maybe keep it to one in the Champions League the other night. So I think for me, I'm going to go from the back. The goalkeeper position is one that I'm still unsure. I honestly don't know right now. But I think I'd probably go Ramsdale, but I get that, Raya, you can't really drop him, but just because I feel like Ramsdale has the experience of, um, for Northern Derby and he's up for it, I'm sure. I'm going to go Ramsdale for this. The back four I'll go for is Sinchenko, Gabriel, Saliba. Now, I honestly don't know what I would do at right back because I feel like Ben White did look a bit leggy towards the end of the game. So I'm just really not sure if I would bring Tomiyasu in for this game and give Ben White a bit of a rest. I think if Ben White is okay injury-wise, I would play him. But I just feel like to be safe for this once, I might just go Tomiyasu because I don't want that to risk an injury for Ben White and for that to be dead serious. So I'm probably going to go that as the back four. Now, the midfield, I am still very unsure. Obviously, Declan Rice starts. He has been fabulous for us. He has been worth every penny. I really love him. Um, Now, I don't know if I would play Fabio Vieira or if I would play Havertz. I think Havertz had a great game the other night in the Champions League. I feel like he's really warming up in this team. He's really getting into the rhythm of things. I think it has taken him a bit of time to adjust to this new team, the style of play, but I feel like it is the right time for him to be here. So I would actually risk this and play Havertz. I think he deserves that chance. Fabio Vieira is a fantastic player. He's really getting into the rhythm of things this season. He's adjusting and getting used to the rhythm and the style of the Premier League. I think I'll play Havertz because I think he's quite physical, great winning tackles, and for a Northland derby, you do need to be very physical. And I'm thinking he can probably help us assist or score a goal. And I'll probably go Havertz, Declan Rice there. Obviously, we've got Odegaard, and talking on Odegaard, I think it's amazing to see that he signed a new deal. He's staying here for a lot longer, and hopefully by then he will have won a few Champions Leagues or a few Premier Leagues by then. So Odegaard is honestly a fantastic captain, a great person to have. Yeah, this I think if Ben White is okay to play, I'd play him, but I just worry about the injury situation because I feel like regarding he looked a bit laggy after the game. So yeah, um, Arteta promotes the club as a family club, but his treatment of Ramsdale feels ruthless and unnecessary. Yeah, it is obviously a tough one with Ramsdale. I think he should have probably played in the Champions League game, but I also get that Reyes took that chance and done so well. So it's tough, isn't it, really? I think the difference is that Raya seems to be good at coming for crosses when a team crosses against us. Ramsdale, not so much for coming for crosses. Yeah, I suppose Tottenham now probably have a lot of crosses and they'll be attacking a lot. And I think if Ramsdale does play, he just needs to command his box a lot more and try and not let them score because I know there's times where we'll really dominate games, we'll do so well, but then we just struggle to take our chances. So I feel like whoever's playing, it's important that we don't concede this lot because we have been conceding quite a few goals. And I know under Raya, we haven't. We've kept clean sheets. He's done really well. Yeah, we can rest. Yeah, Ben White after Sunday. I think so. I think as long as he's fit and he's okay, he's got no injuries, I'll play him. Now, I'm going to talk about the front three. Now, as I said before, I do think that Martinelli will be injured still. I think he'll be out for a few more weeks. So I think for me, I would probably play Trossard on the left. So I feel like that would be the right thing to bring Trossard in. I think he's shown that he deserves that chance to come in and have those opportunities because he does take the opportunities when he comes in. He's been scoring, he's been getting into the box, doing great crosses and helping provide the team like assists. And I feel like he has really been our star of the show recently, and I feel like he has really been amazing, and I don't think you can drop him. There's no way you can drop Trossard. I think if Martinelli was still fit, I'd probably still play Trossard because I feel like he does deserve to be in the start and the lineup. He deserves to have those opportunities because he's doing so well. Now on the right wing, I would definitely play Saka. I feel like Saka, he got his Champions League debut. That was amazing for him. And yeah, I just think that he's really thriving. He's having those opportunities. I know people have suggested that this season he's not really being the self he was last season. I think, yes, he hasn't really scored as many goals at the start of the season as he did at the start of the season last season. But I feel like it's important for people to still respect Saka and what he's doing and developing as a player. So I feel like for me, Saka is still really good. Champions League, that'll be a great boost for him. The fact he scored and did so well. Trossard all the way deserves to play regularly, but not ahead of Martinelli. Yeah, I think right now I'll probably play him because Martinelli does look like he's going to be injured. So I think it would only be fair to give him that chance. How confident are you in Havertz? I think he has been under a lot of criticism of people, and in a sense I get it because he hasn't really been assisting yet. He's not scored many goals, and perhaps he is low in confidence, but I feel like at the moment he's getting there. He's getting much better. And I think that Champions League game has definitely helped his confidence and really, really helped him. And I feel like it'd be very important to, come in the game, have that start. I would start in, and I hope maybe Arteta does give him the chance that he deserves because he has been really good in the Champions League, and think perhaps he could score in this game, and nothing better to come in than Rutherland Derby. I'm so old. I remember when only the league winners played in the old European Cup. I do actually have a question to ask you guys about who you would play up front. I think for me, I would go Gabriel Jesus. I feel like you can't. I don't see how you couldn't start him. I think he's been excellent. I feel like he is an incredible player, and he's getting back into form. He's getting back to himself, and I think he's proven that he does deserve to start. And I know it's hard on Eddie because I don't think Eddie has done much in not being this team. I think he was scoring, he was really doing well, but I don't see how you couldn't not play him. I think he's just doing amazing. Jesus all day for me as well. And I think Eddie's quite good to come on as a super sub. He makes that impact that we need. But for me, Jesus deserves to start. I think he's really showing that he's getting into the rhythm of things. In the Champions League, he scored that great goal. And yeah, I just think he's amazing. I think he can be quite underrated, and he won't always get the credit he deserves, but I'm really excited for Jesus' future. I think we're all here to appreciate him right now. He is so talented, and I would definitely play him. I would be surprised if Eddie played because I feel like Jesus has so much confidence right now, and I feel like Eddie is more of our second choice striker than Jesus. I feel like a fit Jesus will always start for me, but I think Eddie's quite good at coming off the bench, making a difference when we need it. So yeah, I agree with that. I don't think he can ever be ahead of Jesus. I feel like he did good taking his place when Jesus was being injured, but I just feel like for me, Jesus has to start. Really hope he does. I think it would be really interesting to see who Arteta's going to pick in the team. I think he will pick Jesus, and I hope he does because he's on a really good form at the moment, and I think he could really bully Spurs and make the most of that. And talking on the game, I do feel like it will be a very professional win, because yes, Tottenham have improved, and you can't deny that. The manager has really helped them, and we have seen that with Spurs managers over the years that they've got that a honeymoon stage where they get the best out of players and then it fizzles out, which I think could happen, and I hope it does happen. I think tomorrow will be that time when we really do that. So I'm hoping that we can do that and really ruin them tomorrow. I would go with Eddie, as it is a game where Eddie can score with how Spurs play. Yeah, I think over the years Eddie has done really well against Spurs, and he knows what it is to be a gooner. He knows what a big game this is. I think the players always know that, and I feel like with our record at home, I don't see how they could come here to the Emirates and beat us. Like I'm confident we can win, but I also get it will be a difficult game as um, Spurs have improved this season. I don't think they've lost any, and they might have drawn one. I can't actually remember, but they are doing well, and we need to overtake them in the league. They need to lose against us, and I just feel optimistic that we're going to do this. I think we've got the squad. I think if we play like we did in the Champions League, I think why not? It depends how we turn up. That's the thing. I think it will be interesting to see which lineup Arteta picks, but I just feel like no matter what lineup is, I think we shouldn't fear them. I think we are an amazing team. I know Maddison in particular has done really good this season. He scored some excellent goals, and I feel like we've got to be at our best. We've got to take those chances that we have and be clinical. So I think, yeah, 4-0. That is very optimistic. My score prediction, I'm going to go 3-1. I feel like, yes, Spurs are going to score. Obviously, a North London derby, it happens. But I think we're going to win, definitely. Yeah. Remember, it's only a few games and just a honeymoon period for Spurs. We will ruin them. Yeah, I hope so. I think because it's at the Emirates, I feel like more confident we'll like really beat them. I think, yeah, 3-1, I reckon. Because I know Son did say that he's kind of, I can't remember his exact words, but he's sort of saying this game will be a bit more better than it was last season, and he's not afraid to play us. And I think they should be afraid to play us. I feel like people have suggested we're not the same Arsenal as we were last season, and I strongly disagree with that. I feel like we're more resilient, um, we're more calm, we're not really going for it too much. We're dominating games, but we're not kind of getting carried away. And I feel like we're winning dramatically at the end. You know, Declan Rice. I would really love. There's two players for me that I think really want them to score. I'd love Declan Rice to score, and I'd love Havertz to score. You know what? I do want Havertz to do well. I know he's not really had the best start recently, but I believe that he can do it. I think as long as he, keeps the ball, wins it back, makes chances for the players, I feel like he can do it, and I believe in him. I hope it's 5-0. That would be an incredible game if we won 5-0. I probably wouldn't speak. I wouldn't know what to say. Like, I'd be speechless. I don't think I've ever seen Arsenal beat Spurs 5-0 at home. That would be incredible to watch. I hope so. 100%. So if we are managing the games better rather than being too free flowing, yeah, I think, yeah, I get people can say that if we're not kind of scoring as much, but I feel like we're managing to get wins in difficult games. The Everton game, actually, Trossard scored that great goal and we dominated the game, but I do actually feel like it was tough to get that win against Everton, and you shouldn't underestimate them. Yes, they're not great up front, but defensively they did make it difficult for us, and I feel like for us as a team, I think we're definitely growing, we're definitely maturing. I think we're maturing. And last season, we have lost out on players. Xhaka's obviously left, and he was a big leader in the team. He was a big part to play in why we did so well. And obviously, we've got more experience. Declan Rice has came in, and I think he is the perfect fit for Arsenal. I think that last-minute winner against United that he scored, honestly, it was incredible, and it was great to see how much it meant to him. So, I'm so happy for him, and I'm happy for all these players, and I hope this season we can go for it. And I think it just shows that we are improving and we're not getting ahead of ourselves. I've always said this, to always take it a game at a time, because football can change like that. These things happen. Like last season, I always said, it's amazing what we're doing, but we've got to just take it slow, take it a game at a time, not get carried away. And everyone is entitled to get carried away, to get overexcited because it was massive to, go for the league against Man City, and we all thought we were going to win it. But I think the season difference is that we are going for it more, but we're being more resilient, we're being more calm, we're finding ways to win in difficult moments. We're learning to win ugly. We won't always play beautiful football. There'll be games where we might struggle to create things, but the fact we're fighting out wins, we're trying to do it, shows you that we are improving and we are growing as a team. So yeah, and we have. Yeah, we did. I can't. That feels like a long time ago, but I hope we can do that. Um, it's all about the team maturing and the handling difficult moments better. Yeah, definitely, because like for me against United, that game was so intense, and when they scored, I know it was offside, but I felt like for me, it was a really tough game for us because we couldn't lose to them, especially how bad their form is. And I just think, for me, it shows you the character we have right now to fight out wins. I think the fact we don't give up shows you that our mindset is in a really good place, a really positive place. And it has been a big blow, to lose out on Timber through his ACL injury, and I thought he would be one of our best players of the season, and it is unfortunate. And I will also definitely miss a Thomas Partey banger against Spurs. I will miss him, but hopefully Declan Rice can score one to make him happy. I expect a battle and close margins. Yeah, I think it'll be a professional win. I think last season it was quite an easy game, especially when we were away at Spurs. It was so easy. But I think this season that I think we can do it, and I think we can do it professionally, take our chances and try not to concede too much. I think any goalkeeper that do play, I think they can both do it and help us have a great game. And hopefully we won't concede too many goals. Yeah, hope so. Fingers crossed, Phil. Declan Rice can get a banger because I just think he's doing amazing at the moment. And Partey probably, would love to get a banger against Spurs. I remember going to the game at home last season, and that Thomas Partey banger was incredible. It was a joy to watch, and I actually videoed it as well. And I thought, I'm gonna just watch a goal and you're speechless with how amazing it is. It was literally that. So, let's hope Declan Rice can help him, or Havertz can even help him. And obviously it's Declan Rice's first Arsenal vs Spurs derby, and this is a great occasion for him and for players. It's just amazing. We have to win. To me, I don't care how we win, just win. Like, it's quite simple. But yeah, I'm really feeling like I'm not overconfident, but I feel like I'm quietly confident. I think I'm just gonna kind of stay quiet. Online. I'm not going to say too much right now because it is a difficult game. But I also will probably be back on after the game tomorrow as well. But I'm personally really excited to have this game. I think it'd be great. And yeah, I think for a few of these players that haven't experienced a Northern Derby, I just feel like this game will definitely be what players need. I hope Havertz does have a good game. I think it's probably what he needs right now for his confidence after that game the other day. But yeah, let's hope for Declan Rice. Yeah, no reaction. Fab pod and wise words as always. Oh, thank you, Phil. You are so lovely, and I'm really grateful that you guys have tuned in. I'm more than happy to also answer some questions while I'm talking, as I do appreciate you guys coming in to check this stream out. And I've been on here for half an hour. It has gone so quick, and I've enjoyed this. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to game tomorrow. I think because we're at home, I feel like we are going to do it. I think if we were away at Spurs, I'd be a little bit more anxious that it might be more harder for us to get a win. But yeah, I just think we've got to go and be resilient, like we've done this season, try to manage our wins. But I just think we've got this in the bag. I think some Arsenal fans might not feel as confident because Spurs have had a good start to the season, but also so have we. We've really found ways to manage our wins really well. I think the Everton one at Goodison Park was a fantastic example. We've not won there since Wenger was here in 2017, and we've shown that we can win that by managing the game well, taking one of our chances that we did. I was worried in that game that it would be one of those days where we would dominate the game but have no chances to take. But luckily, Trossard did come on and help us get that win, which I'm very, very pleased with him about. So, yeah, I'm really, really happy. Yeah, that was a really good win. I think if we play that again when we go away, I just think if we were away at Spurs like now, tomorrow, I think might be a bit on nerves because it is a bit of a sometimes hard place to go. We did struggle to win against them, but we did do it last season, which is obviously amazing. I remember to watch this. Thank you. But yeah, I actually am excited for the game tomorrow. I don't actually feel that nervous, but I bet tomorrow the nerves will kick in for sure. But yeah, my score prediction is definitely 3-1. I think we've got this, and I'm just excited to get to see this game. For being honest, yeah, I hope Madison doesn't score one of those worldies against us. I think he has done that a few times this season, but hopefully not. Because Madison is actually a player that I wanted at Arsenal, and it's kind of frustrating that he's gone there to Spurs. But yeah, for me, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that we've got this. But I do think we can win. I'm going to probably stay on here for a little bit longer. If any of you guys want to ask me anything regarding Arsenal this season, regarding this game, please ask me away. And also, please, can you guys like the video and try and subscribe, as I'm really close to actually 1.9k, and then getting to 2k would be so amazing. And yeah, I really appreciate all of your support. And yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the game tomorrow. I hope Arsenal don't stress us out too much. I don't want us to leave it to the last minute like we've been doing with United, which gives us anxiety. So hopefully it'll be a comfortable win. And Madison can do one. I look forward to Rice keeping him. Yeah, I think Rice over Madison any day. Like, I think obviously Rice is a quality player. You can't deny that. But for me, I just feel like Declan Rice right now is on fire. He's full of confidence, and I love to see him and Partey back together. I feel like I haven't missed Partey as much because Rice has really helped us in that midfield. He's just done his job. I think what I love about Declan Rice is athleticism, his ability to win the ball back and keep fighting for the ball and finding those passes up front. I think he is a fantastic player. I still can't get my head around the fact that he plays for Arsenal. It's so surreal. I really love Declan Rice. I think he is class. He's incredible. So I'm really enjoying him at Arsenal right now, and I think this will be a great game for him tomorrow. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to go 3-1 to the Arsenal. I think we got this, but it's always difficult when we play them. But last season was quite an easy win. I don't probably expect it to be this easy this time around because they have gotten better under Angie, but I do think that will kind of fizzle out soon. I hope. I hope anyway, because I don't really want to see them doing that well, because nah, not for me, please. I want them to do bad. And I don't want them to go unbeaten this season. I think that's only for us to do that. But yeah, fingers crossed we can get that win. I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to be back tomorrow, which I'm really, really excited for. I'll put a tweet out so you guys know about the times and everything. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow when I'm back, we'll have won that game comfortably. We'll have smashed Spurs in the park. We will have done it. And I think for me, because we're at the Emirates with the fans behind the team, I just feel like we've got this. We're going to do it. I would be so surprised if we didn't get a result, because I just think we're on form at the moment. We have this confidence now. I think if we play like we did in the Champions League, we're going to do this. But yeah, it will be a very interesting game for sure. A big thank you to everyone that has tuned in today. It's been so lovely to talk to you guys about the game, about answering your questions. But as always, I love you all. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you can. And I will be back very soon, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.